Hey, how are you? Got a good video here on customer retention, cross-selling, why it's important for you and for your business, and how it's going to help your agency take it to the next level. As you know, I am here to bring you as much value as I possibly can, more than anyone else in the insurance industry. So let's dive into it. All right, so guys, as I mentioned, retention and cross-selling. This is two things that go hand in hand. Statistics show that the more policies that a customer has with you and your agency, the higher chances that they will retain in your agency and the lifetime value of that customer will remain. So you're going to get more renewals, more money on the back end, especially as you start to grow and have people selling and making, selling policies. You want to make sure that those are renewing, because a lot of times you're giving commission up front. You want to make it on the back end. So I'll tell you our process that we use specifically, straight to the point, what I use in my agency and how that kind of works for us. So I want to do a big shout out to a company that we use. It's called Rocket Referrals. We'll drop in a logo here. It's called, it's Rocket Referrals. It's a system that does a lot of our automation. It does stuff for our renewals. It does cross-selling. It does, welcome emails when we onboard a new customer, testimonial requests with Google, with Facebook, birthday cards. It even sends them a birthday card, which is awesome. Renewal campaigns when they're coming up for renewal in about 60 days. It's also an E&O coverage. It does, email campaigns for people that have home but don't have auto insurance to cross-sell them. It does a campaign for people that have vice versa, that have auto but don't have home insurance. So it's just a really well-rounded system that connects directly with our management system, which right now we use EasyLinks, which is great, has very good compatibility, and a lot of other management systems are compatible with Rocket Referrals. So it's doing really, really well with that. It syncs over on a regular basis, on a daily basis, pulls the client information from our management system into this automatic system that does all those things for us. And guys, I'm telling you, and I would never shout out something I don't believe in. This is a great company. I've even had, it's funny, like my girlfriend's friend that I did a policy for, if you're watching this, I hope you don't hate me for this, but there's a card that went out to her. It was a welcome card, and they make it look so good that it looks like I wrote it myself in my own writing, and everything comes from Chris, branded from Adelfia logo. Welcome to the agency. We're really grateful to have you. She ended up telling my girlfriend, she basically said, like, that was so nice of Chris. He even wrote me a handwritten card saying welcome to the agency. I didn't have the heart to tell her that it was Rocket Referrals Automation that is doing my job for me and making my life a lot easier. So that is that. So with that, I'll probably put some screenshots here of some of the automations. Maybe we can drop one in here. Of one that we have for like our, automation that we have in place for renewals, or let's just say we'll throw in one of our testimonial automations for Google reviews, or just to, rate us on a scale 1 to 10. This also helps people, see how, and it gives you feedback. This feedback and this data is super important for you as an agency owner to see, like, if somebody puts you at, like, they even have stats that'll tell you if somebody rates you like 8 or below, then it's a good chance that they're going to switch agencies and switch carriers on you in the next 1 to 2 years. There's some statistic, I don't know the exact numbers, but knowing this data is super important. Like if they're giving you 9s and 10s, you're in a good spot, and anything below like a 5, there's a very high chance they're gonna leave you. So you should call these people. It's really, really important, and it's just essential. Like I talk about this all the time, like time and productivity and activity is essential to growing your agency. So this is a massive tool that kind of takes a lot of burden off the service team, the marketing team, and it is extremely reliable. Humans make mistakes, make errors, send stuff to the wrong people. The automation pulls stuff in on a regular basis. It's there every day. It's doing the same thing. So it doesn't miss the birthdays. It doesn't miss the welcome emails, and guys, highly recommend it. Rocket Referrals, check them out. We'll put a link below as well for the system that we use. But that's pretty much kind of what I have in place right now. We also, another thing, when we're talking a little bit about leads, not only the cross-selling opportunities that the system offers, or even just the retention opportunities that it offers, because retention is the key to everything in this business, but also staying in front of people, like just keeping that brand awareness and being in front of your customers or prospects. So I'll talk a little bit about the prospects. In our management system, we have the ability to put somebody in as a prospect or a lead. We've built out automation campaigns that now pull over prospects too, so that those prospects don't just slip through the cracks and they never hear from us again, because we're getting so many leads on a monthly basis, and I'm sure you are too if you're just kind of getting going. That's why I always say keep your data. It's super important. You can drop a CSV or an Excel file into Rocket Referrals, or even your management system that goes directly into Rocket Referrals, that'll keep you in front of them, build out an automation to target all prospects for the 30 days out, 60 days out. And what we do is, right now I believe it's 15 days from when they were entered in as a prospect in our management system, it gets pulled over to Rocket Referrals. 15 days later they get a contact, and I can screenshot. We'll pop that one up here too. Camden, you got a lot of work on this one. We're putting up screenshots. And then we also do one, I believe it is 30 days out, so within a month. We want to hit them up at least twice, because as they say, statistically, people buy between like 5 and 7 times of reaching out to them. They don't buy always on the first time. So then we hit them up again, like maybe 60 to 90 days out. And then we kind of keep that going until they say, like, Chris, don't ever call me again. We don't want your services, which has never happened, and it's rare, but that's the name of the game, is staying in front of people. This is a great system that has helped us do that. Highly, highly recommend it. It's worth every penny that we put into it every month. So if you're not using it, check it out. Big shout out to Rocket Referrals, and we will continue to use them and hopefully keep growing the agency here in the future. And that is the way you scale. So not only, building out your team, training, etc., prospecting, marketing, like retention, guys, is the number one thing you can do to keep your business. Because if you're writing $100,000 every month, but you're losing 90 because everyone's falling out of the ship, or the ship's leaking, you're not really going anywhere. You're just kind of spinning your wheels, and we're not here to spin our wheels. We're here to build a meaningful business that's going to generate generational income and money for you, for your family, for the long term. So like I said, check them out. I would never promote something I don't believe in, and I'm here to bring more value than anyone else. Not trying to sell you anything. If you guys do get any value from this, would appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but give a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell if you'd like. You don't have to, as always. And if you need anything else, you can go to chriscostantini.com. I do the consulting calls. I'm giving them half off because I just want to reach more people and try to bring more value, like I said, more than anyone else in the insurance industry. So go to chriscostantini.com if you want to check that out, and I am happy to help out. Guys, we will see you at the top. Shoot me an email. Give me a quick call too. Like, I answer these quick calls, especially if we've already linked up before, you're in the game and we've talked, and I already know your story a little bit, and you call in for a 5-minute chat. I try my best to get to everybody and talk to everybody. So give me a quick call if you're like, hey Chris, just wanted to say hey, and this is what I'm doing. What do you think? During the day, business hours, it's crazy, but if you catch me after hours, like right now, this is after hours, I would totally talk to you and love to just hear your story and see what I can do to bring you any value that I can. So that's all I got. If you got any value, please and that keeps us going. So we will see you guys at the top. Love you guys. Really appreciate it. Check out Rocket Referrals. We'll put them in their link in the bio. So we'll see you guys soon. See you at the top. Peace.